Oh my God, and we are back. It's a full table tonight, folks, although one of our members has already admitted that he might be a bit sluggish, so we'll be kind to Jester. So, where we last left off, the session kicked off in the haze-filled copper tether, where your crew, Flower, Jess, Kozak, and your newly introduced gearhead, Lugnut, met with the heavily augmented Blaze and your fixer, Pox. Pox offered you a highly lucrative gig, intercept a courier passing through the flesh market. The courier is carrying a mysterious, highly valuable container linked to the floating Ark citadels. In exchange for the securing of the case, Pox promised a hefty payout of mega creds and abandoned chem plant to serve as your new permanent base of operations. To gather intel, Jess hacked the local terminal, locating 3 members of the Crud gang slinging the drug haze in a nearby alley. Rather than wait, Flower rocked right up, punched the largest gangster in the face, initiating the first combat. After a brutal skirmish where Kozak's magic and Lugnut's robot companion Rum Runner incapacitated the enemies, interrogating a surviving goblin, you learn that the courier, Dr. Renard, was meeting a harvester named Cal and was guarded by a massive Clank in a mech suit named Bolt. Jess then fried the goblin's brain with his tether to cleanly wipe his memory. While scouting, the crew realized an Ark creeper drone had been spying on them, meaning corporate security was already watching their moves. Preparing for the ambush, Lugnut rigged an explosive trap using a looted rocket boot in the flesh market and cut an escape hole in an electrified chain link fence. The next night, the ambush was set. Dr. Renard arrived with the biohazard case attached to an explosive gauntlet, escorted by Bolt and the Cruds. Lugnut sent Rum Runner to distract Bolt by painting a rival gang's crosshair logo on the mech. The distraction worked perfectly. Bolt chased the robot through the cut fence, allowing Jess to drop down from above, jacked into his tether directly into the mech, and completely disabled the mech. However, as the Cruds chased after Bolt, Flower accidentally knocked over a spool of metal wire. The noise alerted Dr. Renard, who whipped around and aimed a strange weapon directly at Flower's hiding spot, and that's exactly where we last left off. However, before we get started, where'd Jinx go? You there, Jinx?
No, I'm here. I was just going to hide myself until you introduced me.
For you, Jinx, you found yourself arriving late at the copper tether. Around 2 o'clock in the morning. As you come into the haze-filled lobby of the copper tether, this is the late night crowd. This is the crowd that never sleeps. This is a crowd that will always be jacked into the circuits, always looking to make creds to go to the flesh market. These are the ones that dabble in the more dangerous and illicit avenues of the digital market. But there's Pox leaning up against the bar, his yellow visor humming with energy. Behind him, you can see the familiar smoke as well, often referred to as blaze, smoke. Sometimes they call him the haze keeper, somebody who has been puffing the haze for so long that they're not even sure what day, what week, what month, and what year it might actually be. Pox looks up from the digital pad that he's reading, sees you come in. Oi, Jakes, over here.
I walk over to where Pox is.
As you're walking over, describe what Jinx looks like.
I could post a pic real quick if that is easy enough. Might be quicker.
Wait, you don't know how to describe a suit?
I know how to describe a suit. So he is an infernal, kind of dark purplish reddish skin, stark white hair, mustache, goatee. He wears a white suit and a white coat, white cowboy boots, all of it chased in like a brass color. Carries 2 revolvers at his side and a short staff on his back, and he wears a pair of like mirrored magenta glasses that you could kind of see through and see all the data scrolling through those through the lenses. But he's got like a swagger to him, and you could tell that he kind of thinks maybe more of himself than other people do, although he can be quite formidable. So,
hey, Jinx, you're late.
I'm sorry about that, Pox. I had some previous business to attend to.
I already gave the gig to the 4 that were here earlier. So here's the thing. I know where they're going, and I have an idea where they're setting up their plan. Gonna need you to head over to the flesh market. Go over to where the doctors keep the cutting tables. Chances are you're going to run across them over there. I don't know when they're going to spring this plan, but I think they're going to need your help, mate.
Well, all right. We've worked together enough. I suppose I owe you this one. What should I expect with this crew?
They're competent. I believe that you'll find them to be satisfactory for what needs to get done. Listen, Jinx, I didn't quite tell them everything I knew.
All right.
The courier carrying the case. I was truthful in the sense that case had a lot of value. But what I didn't tell them is I suspect it's got arc technology in it. And what I didn't tell them is I think it is a bio imprint that will allow you to enter into an arc facility and learn more about the technology that keeps those giant citadels floating up in the atmo.
You don't say now. Oh, that sounds like it could be quite valuable.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get a lot of attention if it's truly what it is. Because either they know what's missing or they don't know what's missing yet. And I have a funny feeling the moment that case is opened, they're going to know what's missing.
And this crew of yours, they're the ones that are delivering. So I'm sorry. So just to fill me in. So the crew is delivering this case, or they stole it, or what's the?
They're
the couriers.
It.
Okay, so they're the
stealing
couriers.
It from the courier, yeah.
Oh, stealing it from the courier.
From the courier, yeah.
Okay. Well, I see. Let me ask you this: are they to know what is in the case, or should that be kept a secret?
I think they're going to find out on their own accord, but getting into that case is going to be pretty rough. It's a biometric case. I don't think the courier has the ability to get inside of it. There's a small building in the digital market. It's called the Amica House. There's a young furbog there that I think will be able to crack into the case. He goes by the name of Bovine.
Bovine, all right.
Find him after the job is done, but try to dissuade the crew from trying to get into the case yet. Just remember, get the case, but don't open it there. I have a funny feeling that the moment it gets open, Corporal's going to know for sure that case is now missing. Now, I don't care how the courier dies. I don't care about his escort. But get to Bovine. Bovine, he'll help you with that part of it.
All right. And the final question of the night is, as you probably guess, what's in it for me? How much you paying these people?
Creds, and digital augmentations, my friend.
Well,
Old
now,
Blaze here is putting together a connection so that when this job is done, I'm going to have access to an augment bed. Once I get that access, you and your friends can easily find their way over there and accept that payment. But it all hinges on whether or not you get that case.
well, of course. I mean, that goes without saying. But knowing, I mean, you know that I do not delve as deeply into the augmetics as some do. So I assume that there will be other ways to compensate me.
Oh, I think you'll want to take a look at this. But yeah, we'll figure out something.
All right. Well, thank you, Pox. Once again, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Of course. Fast forward to the next night. You have been given a tagging system to keep track of. No offense to Lugnut, but it was the easiest one for Blaze to kind of put the device on. He wasn't super sharp, so he didn't notice it. So you've been able to track Lugnut from the point that they started to arrange their plan. You arrived on the scene of the flesh market just in time to see Lugnut's robot entity distract the large mech known as Bolt. You watched as Flower began to sneak up towards where Dr. Renard was to get access and hopefully snatch the case as quickly as possible, just in time to watch her trip over a heavy spool of wire, which alerted Dr. Renard to her presence. Now, that's where we're going to switch things up a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we can use this one. Let me in there. We'll get rid of those tags.
Man, I'm getting really cheesy 80s cyberpunk vibes.
Right?
Remember the movie The Wraith? Remember the movie The Wraith with Charlie Sheen?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For some reason, that popped into my head. That and Airwolf. Sorry, nobody else. Well, yeah, Charles, you probably do, but nobody else knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I missed The Wraith. I might have to check that out.
Oh yeah, well, be prepared to lose 2 hours of your life that you're never going to get back.
Cool.
Was Mark Hamill in that?
Man, I don't remember. I don't know.
I remember he was in something that was kind of similar to it. He like wore a suit. It was like a total play on Gundam, but I can't remember the name of it. Start with an M.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So that.
Did you get? You got a link to my mini, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, as you try to sneak up on him, Flower, you watch as Renard quickly turns around, pulls out a pistol, takes a shot. So I'm going to spend 2 fear to activate him and steal the spotlight at the same time. He's also going to spend a stress to do surprise shot. So he'll have advantage. That's going to be a 17 to hit versus your agility, I believe. That will hit. Let's see. He's also going to spend another stress and do a double load. 7 plus 4. That's going to be 11 points of damage to Flower. And then going to
I was
spend...
asking if you were hitting me.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it was 17 versus your agility.
My agility? You mean my evasion?
Sorry, your evasion. My bad.
Okay, then yeah, I did hit. I just want to make sure.
Okay. That is going to be 13 points of physical damage.
For that major?
Check that against your threshold. Do
I think that's major.
you want to spend any armor?
Yeah, I'll do an armor.
Okay. Let's see. The courier is going to move behind here. He is going to toss a grenade out behind Flower. Grenade is going to misfire. It will not explode. That will finish my turn. You guys are up. Would like to go next?
All right, where's my bucket of bolts?
You are currently right here by the fence where you ripped through the fence. The giant is still strapped inside the mech suit, but you've tethered into it, and you're now kind of master blastering the suit at this point.
All right, let's go help the team.
All right.
Oh my god, that mini is freaking awesome.
All right. So you're gonna move. Are you gonna get close? Very close? How close do you want to get?
What weapons does bolts have?
Bolt has an auto cannon.
Close?
Basically a minigun. Basically has a minigun.
Right. I don't know what the distance is on that, so we'll say close.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be at disadvantage in base. So as long as you're not in melee, anything else is normal attack.
Okay. I should be fine there then, right?
Yeah. As you pull up along Kozen behind the tires.
Yeah.
And like you can hear the giant inside the suit, like no, and like the huge mini cannon locks into place. Who are you targeting?
The guy who just threw the grenade.
It's gonna be the courier back here. Okay, go for it. So for you, what's your main stat for your character?
Oh wow! I don't even have my character open. Oops.
You might want to have your character sheet open there.
So I had D&D open.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
Can you just kind of point out where we all are? On,
Yeah, well, he's opening up his character sheet.
Mhm.
So here, you've got Jinx over here.
Mhm.
You've got Flower in the middle of the fray. Let me see if you've downloaded yet there, Lugnut. Ugh. You have not downloaded yet. And I did that over an hour ago.
Mm.
I am going to have to borrow. I'm going to borrow a mini for now. So I'll put you're next to Kozan, Lugnut,
Okay.
right there. Kozan's right here. Jester, who hacked into the mech suit, it just kind of like rolled up alongside you and began opening fire onto the courier behind the station right there.
My ability is knowledge.
All right. So go ahead and roll to attack. Hope and fear, and you can add your knowledge modifier to it.
I am also gonna use a hope to use one of my experience.
Go for it. Yeah.
+2.
Don't forget to designate one of your D12s as hope and the other one as fear.
Yep. I'm rolling on the website, so it does it automatically.
Gotcha.
15 hope.
15 hope. You earn a hope, and 15 will hit him. The minigun's damage is 3d8.
Ooh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Roll. That's 11 damage.
11. That is going to be major, I believe. Let me double check his stat block. Yes, that is going to be major. He will use an armor to mitigate that to minor and take 1 point of damage. However, he is now considered vulnerable and prone because that gun has an automatic condition that if anyone gets hit, they are knocked prone and therefore become vulnerable. All right. You guys still have the spotlight. Who'd like to go next?
The courier is the one with the luggage, with the suitcase, right?
Correct. This one back here that you just took the shot
Could
at.
you just tell for my since I wasn't here last week, who's the guy in the black suit?
That is Dr. Renard.
And who is he?
He is the one that the courier was delivering the package to.
Okay.
Who's the bear in armor in the back there? Large dog or something. What the hell is that?
That is one of the Crud's companions.
Oh, okay.
What's a crud?
A token.
The
Crud
gang
is one of
member.
the gangsters that is protecting the courier.
Oh, okay. And where is he?
Find me a token for Rum Runner.
Oh, yeah. You do need a token for Rum Runner. I had forgotten about that.
The courier is in like the far back corner, I think, in like the purple pants or whatever that
The
is.
courier's in white. He's behind the table. He's down from
He's,
being.
yeah.
not
Oh.
open.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll use one of these. Ooh, how about this one?
Oh, that's cute.
Use that one. So from Flower's perspective, there's a Crud right here. Here's Dr. Renard, another Crud, a duelist Crud, and the duelist companion, and then the courier back there.
Oh, okay. So there's a whole shitload of people. Who's in the pink hair in front?
That's Flower.
Okay. So I know who these people are that I'm supposed to meet up with. I'm
Yep.
able to identify.
Yeah, you
who they-
recognize Flower. And you see that Kozin and Lugna and the others have kind of gathered. Although you're a little surprised to see Jester riding a mech. That you weren't really expecting, but you recognize the Qatari known as Jester.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna climb up on the thing that's next to me, whatever that is, and I'm gonna take a shot at the doctor.
Go for it.
That's a 14 with fear.
14 with fear is going to miss.
All right.
I will get a fear back and I will take over the spotlight. I am going to activate this Crud here. He's going to spend a stress and use companion circuitry. This guy is going to then activate and get into base with Flower. And it is going to attempt to claw Flower. That's going to be a 19, Flower.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be 7 points of damage.
That is under minor.
Okay.
So
I
this
need
is I mark 1 HP.
I need you to make a because he did spend the stress, so I need
Where's
you
my
to make.
HP even add on here.
I need you to make a non-hope and fear strength check, if you would, please.
So
Roll
this is still 12s, right?
Yeah.
10 plus
10?
plus 2.
Plus 2, 12. So you are good. You are not made. You do not get into the vulnerable position. I'm going to spend another fear and activate this Crud. It's going to move over up on the tires. He is going to pull out a device out of his backpack. It's got little spindly like legs on it and this like little vibro kind of mechanical thing. He's going to toss it up towards Lugnut. Oh, that's going to miss with a 2 + 4 is a 6. Lugnut, you watch as this thing goes spiraling towards you. You duck underneath it. It arcs over you, lands on the ground on the other side, explodes into a puddle of acid and circuitry, and makes like a flashing sound or flashing imagery and sound of like acid spraying out on the ground. That'll finish my turn. You guys have the spotlight again. Who'd like to go next?
Can you point me out again where I am?
Right here.
Oh, right there. Okay. I'm going to spend a hope to cast Wall Walk.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my movement. Who's up top on that like vending machine looking thing? Yeah.
That's Lugnut.
Oh, okay. I'm going to see if I can get up to the top of that green, right next to me, the green, the roof tiles, like right up to on the very tippy top of the apex of the roof.
Okay, right there.
So I kind of do a, Matrix style, run where it's like straight up the wall, take out my revolvers, and I just start shooting.
Yeah, go for it. Who's your target?
Do we have, I mean, again, I apologize since I'm coming in fresh. Are any of these guys like our primary target? Obviously the courier's got the box, but are any of these like more important? Who are we?
Dr. Renard would be your secondary target.
And the
otherwise
couriers,
everyone else are just
That
crud.
duelist guy looks like he's more of a threat, at least.
okay, but the courier is our primary target, obviously, because he's got the case.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Go for it. At the courier or Dr. Renard?
No, I'm gonna shoot the courier
Yeah, go for it.
with my revolver. And
You
my
have
small-
you have advantage, so you can add a D6 to your roll.
Excellent. That would be a 19 with hope.
You earn a hope, and that will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and that is 1d8 plus 1 plus 4 because I have a small pistol also that adds some damage. So 1d8, 5, 6, and 4, 10 damage.
Nice. That is going to be major. You'll see a flash of blue light after you hit him, as his digital shield will absorb another point to drop it down to minor. So that's a point of damage. But you guys still have the spotlight. Who'd like to go next?
I do.
Flower? Go for
I
it.
do. Okay, so who am I next to?
Right now,
Okay.
you're in base with the mechanical bear. You're considered very close to, or you're in melee with the bear. You're considered very close to the remainder of the groups of cruds all around you.
Hey, real quick, I have to keep track of my my shots, 6 shots in this revolver. Want to see my token?
That's a bullet. That's cool.
I have bullet dice. I just realized that. I'm like, sweet.
Very nice.
cool.
Very nice.
Super nerd. So yeah, you're considered in melee with the bear, the mechanical bear, and the remainder of the cruds and Dr. Kennard and the courier. You are considered to be very close.
Okay, let me just attack the guy I'm closest to. I'm gonna be real.
You can go after the bear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink this. Flower doesn't overthink it anyway. Like,
said no role player ever. I think she should get a free hope for that.
take it, man.
Of course you do, because you're a dungeon master yourself.
Yes.
I got a 10 hope,
10 with hope.
and I
that-
want to do an ability, but I'll wait till you say okay.
That'll definitely hit. That is his difficulty rating.
Then I get a hope point, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an ability.
Okay.
Stay hope, which is great because that last one just maxed me out. So let me -3. When I succeed in an attack, to temporarily stagger your target and force them to mark a stress. While staggered, they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Nice. Mark
And
a
it was also a
stress.
12. I don't know if that hits.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Okay. And then I need to roll my d10. Hold on.
Yep.
7 points.
Nice. That is minor. So that'll be 1 point of damage for him. And he is currently staggered. You rolled with hope. Who'd like to go next?
I would like to go.
Go for it.
Can I almost want to run like right, like up to the Dr. Renard, or like, does that get me? Because I want to be very close.
This would be very close. Very close would be right here.
Oh, okay. Can I? If I moved up more, could I hit the duelist as well? Because it's, if I spend a hope to make a spellcast roll, I'll strike out at all targets within very close range.
Yeah, we'll say you ducked behind the tires. That puts this Crud, the duelist, this Crud, Dr. Renard, in very close range.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a hope to cast Rain of Blades. I conjure throwing blades, or like at all targets within very close range.
Nice.
I don't know if this is gonna be loud. Hold on. I got a new dice tower, and I'm like, this might be obnoxious.
Why would a dice tower be obnoxious?
It is it is 16 with ear.
I believe it's based off of your spellcasting roll, right? 'Cause there's a number associated with your spell.
Oh, +2. I see it. So 18.
18. So I believe the spell goes off. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then, who in this area is there anybody here that's vulnerable?
Yes, the courier is vulnerable.
So if somebody I hit is vulnerable, they will take an extra D8.
Yeah, go for it.
What does vulnerable do again?
Vulnerable gate gives you advantage on your
Oh, that's
attack
right.
rolls,
That was the advantage.
or if you have a ability or a spell ability or a hope or stress ability, you could potentially do more damage to anyone who's vulnerable as well.
Gotcha.
Shit, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna spend another 3 hope. I have volatile magic. I can spend 3 hope to reroll any number of damage dice. I got 5 plus 2, so 7 is dealt to everybody.
Nice.
I originally rolled a 1 for the bonus damage to the courier. Okay, 3. We'll take it. That's better than 1.
Okay. Nice. You just watch as all. Describe what your blades look like.
I feel like it would be, because my whole thing is this orb, this strange mechanical like orb. It almost looks like ferrofluid because it's sort of shifting in times. I like to think, like you said, I would step behind the barrels and then sort of like spin it in a way that it just launches like some like needles, like these like.
And was that?
sharp
And I forgot your spellcasting roll. Was that with hope?
It was with fear.
With fear. Nice. I will take that fear.
The one sucky part about it.
And I will take over. Dr. Renard will then pivot towards you. You watch as he pulls something out of his pocket, slams it up into the interior of his pistol. You watch as the front of the pistol turns into like a hot molten plasma, and this jettison of flame comes flaming out of his pistol. need to make his attack roll. He's going to spend stress. You can get advantage. That's going to be a 19 to hit. That's versus your evasion, Kozin.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 16 points of physical damage. I'm going to activate the duelist, who is going to activate her hover boots so she can get up next to Lugnut. And she's going to spend the stress and be, and she's going to do press her luck. So she has advantage. Ooh, she misses horribly.
Okay, sweet.
Horribly. Like, she gets up there, lands with her hover boots, and she's looking all badass about to come at you. And she, like, fumbles her blade and almost falls off the vending machine. That'll finish my turn. Spotlight back to you guys. Who would like to go next?
I want to make sure I did this right. You said I took 16 points of damage.
Versus your threshold.
Yes. So that's like the 6 and 12 for like minor make. Okay. So
Yep.
I used an ability. I spent a hope to reduce the damage. So it was 8, because of course then I rolled well on my D8 and I got an 8.
Yep. Yep.
So if my minor is 6 and my major is 12 and I got 8, it's still like it's major, right?
Correct.
Dude. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yep. And if you have armor, you can then expend an armor to lower it to minor.
That's right.
So who'd like to go next? Lugnut or Jester?
I'll go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Since this chick's attacking me, I will. I'll take a shot at her. That's a 14, but
14 will hit. That's her difficulty rating.
Okay. So I spend a hope and make an attack on a success. Okay, I'm going to make her my focus.
Okay.
So that's one hope. And I want to use a hope, or I want to use a domain feature that, let me read it out real quick. Shit. Okay. Not a domain feature. I think it's a class feature. Okay, this is a ranger hope.
Okay.
It's called hold them off. I spend 3 hope when I succeed on an attack with a weapon to use the same roll against 2 additional adversaries within range.
Okay.
So I'm going
And
to.
I think that depends on the range of your weapon, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm using a pistol. Well, it's a crossbow, but I'm calling it a
Technically,
pistol.
it's a pistol, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use it against the little squirrel that's on the tires
Okay.
and the armored dog.
And the bear.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So that does how much damage?
Now, did you roll damage for her?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage.
Nice. So that's minor. She will
Cool.
take. Was that damage for them down below? Or is that the damage for everybody?
I think you roll for each person. Let me read what the thing says again. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about damage. It just says you use the same roll for attacking them. So
Okay.
if the 14, which is actually a 16, I forgot to add my agility.
Add your modifier. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so 16 for the other two.
Okay.
So whoever gets hit will take a.
That'll hit both the cyber bear. That'll hit the crud gangster, and obviously hit her as well. So they all take a minor point of damage. Although the duelist is going to use an armor and reduce that to 0.
Okay. And so, do I still have a movement left?
Yeah, you can move if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna move Rum Runner. I'm gonna have Rum Runner go around the back.
Okay.
The back to go around to sort of head off if the courier tries to escape.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
All right. Rum runner over there. That'll finish your turn. Jester, would you like to go?
I'll go. I mean,
I'm assuming you rolled with hope, Lugnut?
I used all my hope.
No,
I used
when
my
you
hope.
rolled your 2d12.
Oh, right. Shit. No, I rolled with fear.
Okay, so I will take that fear. I will take the spotlight. I am going to activate the mech. He is going to spend 2 stress to pop out of his mech suit. All right. He fails to do that because he did not make his spellcasting roll. I'm going to spend another fear and activate the courier, who's going to get up. He's going to move this way. Going to turn back and take a shot up at Lugnut. That is going to miss. That will finish my turn. You guys get the spotlight back. Jester, what would you like to do? Or Jester?
we don't want to kill the courier, right? You guys, because they have the suitcase and it's like a biometric lock or whatever.
No, he's not the one that can open it. We just need the case.
Yeah, they don't know that, though. Remember?
Oh, right.
Now, you do have comm systems that you guys can talk to each other while you're in the midst of combat.
But technically, we don't. All we need is the case. That's what the job was, is to get the case.
So kill
Originally,
him?
yeah.
Okay. I'll move closer that way, I guess.
Okay.
I'll get into the brush over there with everyone.
Get your mech behind the couch right there.
And
That was your move. What would you like to do for your action?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and shoot him again.
Yeah, go for it. Roll your d20. You can spend a stress to overheat the minigun. The minigun has an ability called overheat. So you can spend a stress, overheat the minigun, and that will give you an extra, that'll give you advantage on your shot. So you'd have a d6.
Sure, I'll use the stress.
Okay.
Where do I mark that? Oh, I found it. Okay.
Yep, it's on your character sheet.
An extra, what was it?
D6.
Oh, to damage.
No, to hit.
To hit. Oh, okay.
Yep, you'll roll your hope and fear dice and then add a d6, and then add it all together, and then determine if it's high hope or high fear.
This is an action roll, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use my freeborn, which, when I make an action roll with fear, I can change it to hope.
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna have to use that.
Brian's used that one before.
It's 25 with hope.
Woo! That'll definitely hit.
And then 3d8.
3d8.
9 damage.
9 points of damage. He will use his last armor to make it minor. Take 1 point. You rolled with hope. Who'd like to go next?
Hey, Jason. I forgot to mention something when making the duelist my focus.
Yep.
They mark a point of stress every time I hit them, so she
You
gets
got
point
it.
of stress also.
She gets a point of stress. Good to know. Good
All right, I'll
catch.
go.
right.
I'm going to use, for an experience, it's you spend a hope or 2 hope.
You spend a hope.
Okay. I'm going to use my experience, want to see a magic trick.
Okay.
And I yell over to the courier, hey, shit heel, y'all want to see a magic trick? And I put my pistols away, grab my staff, and I start to spin it, and then and it blasts a like this glowing magenta, almost like Death Eater.
Yeah.
When they're flying, but it's
Yeah.
this bolt that kind of envelops him, and it coruscates through like whatever wiring he's got and
Yeah.
whatnot. So I'm going to make an attack with that.
Go for it.
What does that use? Instinct. Oops. Do I still get? I don't get advantage on him anymore, right?
No, he's no longer vulnerable. He was able to get up.
Okay.
Ooh, which means I had to spend a fear to do that, to clear it
All
out.
right. So that is going to be a 14 plus 2 is a 16
That'll
to hit.
Yep,
I'm sorry. Wait, no. So yeah, 18 to hit. Sorry.
that'll hit.
All right. And then I'm also going to spend a stress. I'll roll the damage for this guy first. All right. So it is 1d6 plus 3. That's 5 points of damage.
Nice.
I'm
That's
gonna
actually going to be major. He is out of armor, so he'll take both hits, both 2 hit points of damage from that one.
All right. And then I'm going to spend a stress to manipulate magic. And I'm going to hit an additional target within range. So I'm going to aim at Dr. Renard.
Renard down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Now it says after you cast a spell or make an attack, do one of the following: ... hit an additional target within range. Do I need to make another 2-hit roll then?
Yep.
Or okay.
Yep.
All right. So that is going to be a ooh. That's going to miss with a 4, 5, 6, 7, and with an 8.
8 with hope or fear?
That one's with hope, but my first attack was with fear.
Oh, your first attack was with fear?
But I'm gonna manipulate that and spend 2 stress to change that to hope also.
Okay. So that will miss this Dr. Renard.
Okay.
But you did roll with hope, so you guys can keep the spotlight.
All right. And I forget, when you roll with hope, you gain a hope, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. That
So,
will be my turn.
Unless you want to move.
The courier, he's not down on the ground, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's down here.
Oh, is he bugging out?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reach him with movement and intercept him. Quickest way, like climbing on top of shit, whatever. Yeah.
Yep. We'll keep you up on the market shelves right there. That will finish.
Well, actually, I wanna like jump down in front of him if I can to stop his escape.
Gotcha.
And then I have a question: is there such a thing as like minimum range in this? Like, if you're in melee and you're using a ranged weapon, is there a
I believe that if you're in melee with a ranged weapon, you're at disadvantage. So you would add a d6 to your roll and then subtract it from your total roll.
Okay, well, now what if it's so I have a dual staff which allows me the range on that. Hold on, let me call it up. Sorry. A dual staff, instinct, range, far, damage d6 plus 3, magic, burden, 2-handed. Since that's so, is the damage
different.
damage from that strictly this bolt, or can I use it to make a physical attack? I mean, can I use it as a melee attack and still do the normal whatever magic damage?
Yeah, it does both. That's the purpose of the staff. So yeah, it would do both.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool.
you'd still be able to use it in melee, and you'd also be using it at range, and you do not take on disadvantage.
Okay. All right, so I jump down in front of him and
Okay.
I just say, "And where do you think you're going?"
Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. You rolled with hope. Who'd like to go next? Flower?
All right. Is the guy that's running away, do I know he's bugging out? Like, is he important to me?
He's the courier, but you just watched as somebody dropped in front of him, and you recognize that person as Jinx, who didn't show up to the original meeting.
Jinx, you're such a slacker. And then I'll just attack the guy. Like, about time you showed up, man. And I know I was doing an accent before, and I will try, but, like, it's gonna
It's been a day. It's been a day.
it's gonna slip in and out, so let's just be real.
You're going after the bear?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I rolled an 11 with hope.
His difficulty rating is a 10, so that will hit.
Well, add 2, because I have plus 2 to my attack. I rolled
13.
Cool. Then I get a hope. Oh, and then I'm gonna roll for damage, man. Maybe. Hold on. I just had it. Come back here, dice. Come back here. Five points.
Nice. He is now looking very rough. That will finish Flower's turn unless you want to move.
No.
Okay.
I'll
She
stay
rolled
where
with
I'm at.
hope. She rolled with hope. So who'd like to go next?
Has everybody taken a turn?
I know Jinx went. Flower went. Kozin, you want to go?
Kozak. Yeah.
Kozak. Sorry, yeah, Kozak.
No, you're good.
I believe you're behind the tires.
Yeah, I'll use my hand runes and just hit the Dr. Renard. Well, it is a crud right in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one right here. There's one up on the vending machines with Lugnut. There's this one over here. The courier's making a break for it, but you watched as Jinx jumped in front of him. Plus, Lugnut had sent Rum Runner to block off the pass as well.
Yes. Okay, so my hand runes, they say very close. So would I be at disadvantage? Am I in melee with him?
You're in melee with the crud on the tire, yeah. And Doctor Dr. Renard would be considered very close.
You know, I'm just gonna. Do my Rain of Blades again. I'm gonna spend
go for
hope
it.
and hit him again. Oh boy, that was not great. That is 9. With,
9, yeah,
9 with
is
hope.
going-
9 with hope.
9 with hope. It's still gonna miss, but you did get hope, so you guys maintain the spotlight.
Still figuring out how this thing works.
Did you want to move at all? You still have your move if you want to move, Kozin. Kozak.
Is there like an opportunity attack if I like back up? Is that guy gonna get
there are reactions. Yep.
Then no, I will stay where I'm at.
Okay. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go.
Okay. Lugnut.
All right. I'm going to point my grappler at the duelist
Okay.
and try to snatch onto her.
Go for it.
I am going to break my focus to re-roll my attack. God damn. That's an 11.
11 is going to miss, unfortunately. With hope or fear?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. Forgetting about that. It was fear.
Fear. I'll take that fear. And I am going to activate the duelist. She's going to spend a stress to use Whirling Blade. Will give her advantage on you, Lugnut.
I'm going to use. Oh, wait, no, I don't have any health left. Never mind.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll do it.
She's going to spend her last stress. She is going to activate the Vibro Blade to do an additional D8 points of damage. Not very good. That's going to be 11 points of physical damage to you, Lugnut.
Okay, that's it has to be over the minor damage threshold to be called major damage. So yeah,
Correct.
That's major damage. I'm going to use an armor slot to mark it down as the minor damage.
Okay.
And
Let's see. Dr. Renard. I'm going to spend a fear and activate him. He's going to see Jinx drop in front of the courier. He is going to spend a stress and take a blinding shot at you, Jinx. That is 11 plus 5 is 16 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
That is going to be 7 points of physical damage. And you are now blinded, which makes you have the vulnerable condition.
Hang on. I want to see if there's anything I can do to avoid that.
Go for it. He is also going to move right there. I'm going to activate.
I
this.
cannot.
Going to spend a fear and activate this guy, Twin Blades. He is going to come over and get in base with Kozek. He's going to spend a stress.
You don't have to do that. It's all right, really. I missed my last attack. Don't worry.
He's going to spend a stress to do heightened attack. It's going to be a 19 to hit. He's then going to spend 2 stress. And he's going to do Dervish Blades, which means he gets to add 2d6 to his already 2d6. 13 points of physical damage.
I will definitely be using. I have my rune ward. I can spend a hope to roll a d8, and basically I sort of just have my like little orb thing. Like I imagine almost like water benders like blocking in Avatar, how they just have like this sort of like sheet in front of them.
Love it.
Um,
I'm going to spend the fear and activate the bear. He's out of stress and he's out of armor, so he is going to just take an attack at you, Flower. That's going to be an 18 plus 2 is a dirty 20. That is going to be 5 points of physical damage. Let's see. This guy, I'm going to activate with another fear. He is going to take a blinding shot. No, you know what? I'm going to have him spend his last 2 stress. And he is going to use thrower on you, Jester. 9 plus 3, 12 to hit versus your agility. Sorry, versus your evasion.
It hits.
Ooh. You are now blinded. And you will take, because he used the... he put the 2 stress on that. That's going to be 8 points of physical damage, and you are now considered vulnerable as you are blinded. I've got 4 fear left, so I'm going to stop there and hand the spotlight back to you guys.
All right. So this guy's still in front of me, right?
Yep, the courier right there.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to take... so the staff that I have is actually like a force staff that also channels arcane energy rather than physical energy. That's how the description is.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that to attack him again. So I have disadvantage, right? Because I'm blind.
Yes. No. You're just vulnerable. Technically, technically you're just vulnerable.
Oh, okay. Well, then that is a 17, 18, a 19 with hope.
That'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, so that's going to be 1 dice 6 plus 3. That's 8 points, and I'm going to spend another stress and double the die, so that is 13 points of magic damage.
Yeah, that is severe. He will drop to the ground dead.
All right, and then I will pick up the case.
That's an
Thank you.
action.
Oh, so I can't do that?
Not yet, because your action was to hit him.
Okay.
Plus, he's also got it attached to a explosive gauntlet, so you might want to be careful.
Oh, I'll just cut his arm off.
That'll take a couple turns.
All right, it'll sit there for now.
Okay, that'll finish Dante's turn. Who'd like to go next? Jester, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna grapple that tiny guy with my bucket of bolts.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your knowledge to it.
Clear. Okay, there we go. D20. 11.
11. Unfortunately, that is going to miss. Was that with hope or fear?
You said roll a d20.
Oh, that's my fault. You're supposed to roll your you're supposed to roll your hope fear die and then add your knowledge dice to it. I'm the one that rolls the d20.
Automatic hit. DM error.
All right. I'll reroll. Duality. Okay. +2 roll. That is 16 with hope.
16 with hope. You gain a hope, and that will definitely grapple him. So his move is 0, and he's considered vulnerable as you have grappled him.
Can I shut down the mech now?
Unplug your tether. Go ahead and spend a stress to unplug your tether, and as your tether unplugs, the mechanism crushes around the crud that you just grappled.
I'll pat the giant on the head. They're there. I'll hop off now. I'm gonna scurry towards the briefcase guy.
Okay.
Towards the courier. Sorry.
All right. That will finish your turn. You did roll with hope, so who'd like to go next?
Lugman,
Fine.
you want to go?
I was just going to pick up the case. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's got the gauntlet. Never mind. Somebody else go.
I will.
And remember, for purposes of Daggerheart, there's no such thing as bad meta because it's basically a shared initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are free to plot with each other. You're free to ask who'd like to go next. You're free to mention who could go next. You don't have to wait for someone to raise their hand. You can communicate amongst each other to solve that
Kozak,
issue.
have you gone along? I feel like you should go next, and then I'm gonna go so I can kill this motherfucker.
Okay.
I just don't want to take all the glory. I'm the flower. I'll take all the glory once it's my turn to shine.
Of course. Thank you. I'll try again with my Rain of Blades.
All right.
Son of a bitch. Well, it's
You rolled well, huh?
it's 14 with fear.
14 with fear. That'll still hit. Go ahead and roll damage, but I will be taking over.
Uh, 9 damage.
9 damage. That
Was
is
any-
enough.
Was
To
anybody in
finish.
there vulnerable?
No one was vulnerable, but that's enough to finish off the bear. I would say that the guy on the tires is looking very rough.
Oh, can I be like, God damn it! You know this is my target, Kozak.
I'm so sorry. Did someone steal your spotlight, my love?
Yet again. Do you want to move at all? Oh no, that was you still can have your move before I take over if you want, Kozak.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay right there.
All right. Well, this is going to be pretty gruesome, so I do apologize, Kozak. The giant is going to spend his last 2 stress. He is going to attempt to reacquire his mech suit. This time he does, but in the process, the one crud that's like grappled into the mech arms and minigun just gets obliterated from the compression of the mech, and his body just kind of like sprays blood and guts everywhere as he drops to the ground dead. But he will then turn on you. Yeah, fuck you! You just watch as the minigun lights up. That's going to be a 17 plus 3 is a dirty 20.
That's with disadvantage? Oh my god.
Oh, no, hold on. 17 plus 3 is dirty 20. Minus 4 is a 16. You were muted, Kozak.
It'll still hit.
Okay.
Surprise.
That's 17 points of physical damage.
I will once again use my ward thing.
Let's see.
And-
Dr. Renard will step out. He's going to spend his last stress that he has, and he is going to dual pistol. So he actually gets 2 attacks this round. He's going to take 1 shot at Jester and 1 shot at Jinx. One is a 19, and the other one is a dirty 20. Jester, that's 7 points of physical damage to you. Jinx, that is 6 points of physical damage to you.
So for the thresholds, is it meet or beat?
Meet or equal to or less in thresholds. Equal to or less.
So a 6. My minor is 6. So is that a minor wound?
Correct. Your minor is 6
Okay.
and below.
Okay.
Your major is 6 and above.
7.
Or 7 and above. Yeah.
7. Okay. All
All
right.
right. I am down to 3 fear is all I've got left. No, 2 fear, because I just spent 2 fear. I am down to 2 fear. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. You guys get to take over. Who'd like to go next?
Me, I want to go. I'm pissed. My
Wow.
kill is no longer my kill, so I gotta go kill someone else now. Who's closest to me?
Dr. Renard's right in front of you.
Let's go. I'm just gonna add my modifier because I feel like I always forget.
We can talk, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to take him alive, my love.
Ah, no promises. That's no way. That's
As she reaches into his back and rips out his spine.
12 with hope.
What'd you get?
12 with hope.
12 with hope. That's going to miss, but you guys do keep the spotlight.
God damn it.
Who'd like to go next?
I'll go next.
You made me miss.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at Dr. Renard, who just shot me, and say, "Oh, that's how you want to play, is it? I can play that game too." And I will. So the staff is two-handed, but I assume I could just hold it in one hand and still use my pistol.
Absolutely.
Okay. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the staff, so I hold it and I charge the trigger, and then blast
Go
him.
for it.
All right. Any modifiers?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your weapon.
No, I mean any advantage or disadvantage.
No, he's not vulnerable.
Okay. That's a 16, but with fear.
I will take that fear, but I will go ahead and tell you now I'm not going to take the spotlight, so that'll
Okay,
hit.
well-
Go ahead
well, I'm
and roll
not-
damage.
Okay, so the damage is so it's 1d6 plus 3. That's 5 and 3 is 8, and I'm going to spend a stress again to double that die, so it's 13 points of magic damage.
Yeah, so he will use a armor to drop that down from major to minor. Take 1 hit point. He is starting to look a little bit rough.
And that's it for me.
Okay, do you want to move at all?
I'll take a run and run right up on top of that vending machine with the cyberpunk sticker on it. To my left. Yeah, right there. Nope, one up with the yep, right there.
Okay. That'll finish your turn. Who'd like to go next? I'm letting you guys keep the spotlight.
I'll go.
Okay, Lugnut.
I really want this to work. I've been trying to do this a couple turns now. But I'm going to shoot my grappler at the lady again.
Go for it.
No, that didn't work. It's 8. With hope.
You're adding your modifier, right? Do you have any
Yeah,
abilities
yeah.
or anything you could spend to try to gain advantage or something?
Well, I'm all out of hope, so I can't do that. Yeah, I'm pretty much.
You have the ability to spend any stress?
I can use stress to make people miss attacks, or not miss attacks, but let's see. I don't think so.
I love how the cyberpunk stuff has monitors and stuff.
I mean, this map is freaking awesome.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't think I got anything.
There's even the big corpo monitor over here with the scrolling nonsense.
Yeah, it's so cool.
But I will move Rum Runner. I'll bring Rum Runner closer in. Can I get by the doctor without taking an attack?
Because you can scale over the crates and tires.
Okay.
Where would you like Rum Runner to end up?
Uh,
The
Does-
mech,
does flanking-
Kozak,
flanking
and the
do
Crud are
anything?
down here. Sorry, go ahead.
is flanking a thing or?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring him in. Behind the mech.
Okay. He's now behind the mech. That'll finish your turn. And you rolled with hope or fear?
With
Hope. You guys keep the spotlight. You'd like to go next. Jaster.
Okay. I want to disarm the guy behind me.
Dr. Renard.
Yep.
He currently has 2 pistols out.
Okay. Fine by me. I'll take 1.
What do you want to try to do that?
You know what? Better yet, I'm just gonna use my grappler to, like, basically restrain him.
Okay, go for it.
When Jason says it that easily, you know it's not going to happen. Then.
You know.
You can certainly try.
Mark one of those off. And that's an 18 with hope.
18 with hope. Your grappler goes out, like wraps around his arm, shoulder, down into his leg. He is now vulnerable.
All right, someone else do something.
Me, I'm going to attack him.
Is that
Yeah, go for it.
Is that mech dude still in front of me?
Yes.
Yeah, he is right there.
I am looking very bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
I have no armor slots left and 2 HP slots left.
Just disconnect his tether. All right.
Baby, what are you doing? Do I have to
Every
do
time I've been
for you?
hit, it was severe. I've been fighting.
It's
my life
really
out here.
hurts.
Do I
You
have
know
to do
that this
everything for you,
minigun-
baby?
You know this minigun throws a lot of lead out into the air. Oh, he felt it all along his front.
Just jump onto him and disconnect his tether. It's not that
doing a lot
difficult.
of things right now, Jester. Thank you for the
No.
suggestion.
I got a 15 with hope.
15 with hope will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And he is considered vulnerable, so if you have any special abilities for that.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Because I know you are a brawler, so I'm not completely sure what all the brawler things you can do.
I mean, my powerhouse is already there. Increase the d8 damage dice for your armor attacks with d10s. Additionally, I can mark a stress to target 2 creatures. Do I have 2 creatures within melee range of me?
No, within melee you have 1.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
I just want to know about anything else. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, you're good.
Okay, can I do overwhelm on a successful attack? I can spend a hope to first the target to mark a stress.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's out of stress, which means he has to take a hit point of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. And then
Okay.
I rolled 4 points.
So that's minor because he's out of armor as well. So he just took 2 points of damage, 1 for the stress and 1 for that. He is now looking very, very bloodied and rough.
All right.
And you rolled with hope, right, Flower? Okay, so you get that hope back. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go next. I'm going to
Okay.
blast him again. This is Dr. Renard, right? Who you said is looking really rough.
Yeah,
Okay.
right down below you.
Um.
That would be your vantage point.
Okay. I'm actually going to pull out the revolver this time
Okay.
and shoot him. Shoot them both. Okay. Oh, that's a 10. That's a 12 to hit.
12 is going to miss with hope or fear.
Hope.
With hope, you gain a hope, but you miss and you still keep the spotlight.
Okay.
Do you need any help, baby, or are you gonna die? Do you need to find a new lover?
Can I use my hand runes on? Is he very close or is he engaged with me?
They're both in melee.
So the hand runes are very close, so they would be at disadvantage.
Well, keep in mind, hand runes are up to very close.
Okay.
Usually the range that it displays for what you can do, whether it's a weapon or a spell, It'll
to.
say either up to far, up to melee, up to close, up to very close.
Okay.
So they're
Okay.
both definitely in very close range.
And then yeah, I will. Who looks the weakest of the two?
They look both pretty beat up at this point.
And then I'll go after the mech guy.
Okay.
Son of a bitch, man. I'm putting that dice away. 19 with fear.
19 with fear. They'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Um, 8. Yeah. 8 damage.
8 damage. Oof. He is now very bloodied. Do you want to move at all?
No.
All right, I am going to take over. Let's see. Dr. Renard is surrounded by 3 of you. The duelist, I feel like she still has 1 stress left, so she can spend her last stress, activate her vibro or her jet boots, to allow her to get away without an attack of opportunity. She's going to drop behind Jinx. She is going to use her vibro blade. Ooh, that is going to miss. You guys get to take over again. Who'd like to go next?
Jinx,
Flower,
do
you
you
want
want
to finish this guy off that's still vulnerable? You're chewing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm missing this with fear.
Miss with
Wait.
fear.
I have something.
Oh.
Witch's
Uh-oh.
Hope. It's a witch charm. Whenever you roll a action roll, that's fear. I can spend 3 hope to change it into a success.
Unfortunately, it's whenever you roll an action roll with fear.
When you are an ally.
Oh, it says ally?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
So I'm
So
gonna.
that'll be 14 with hope. Is that what you rolled, Flower?
I mean, if that's a success with hope, then yeah.
Yeah, that's his difficulty rating is 14.
Cool, thank you. Yeah.
So you gain a hope, and that'll definitely hit. Yeah.
I've been saving this for a rainy occasion.
Well, thank you. 7 points.
7 points. He had 1 hit point left. Dr. Renard is down.
I guess
Would
can I use the rest of my turn to see how Kozak's doing? Does he actually need assistance? Or does it look like he's got it?
How many people are left?
There's the duelist, the Crud, and Bolt still left.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Be like, you got him, secure him, and then I'll just head toward my babe.
You want to go towards Bolt or to the other Crud member?
Wherever Kozak is, man.
Well, he's got 1 on either side of him.
Okay, I'll go on the other side.
Okay.
And then, that's all I'll do.
All right. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go next. Jester, are you gonna get that case, or would you like me to procure it?
I can get it.
All right. And in that case,
And Jinx, you're currently in melee with the duelist.
oh, I am. Okay.
Yep.
Then I will holster my pistol, and I'm going to make an attack with the staff.
Go for it.
God damn, that's a 12.
12.
I'm
That is
gonna
going to miss, unfortunately, unless you have something you can spend on it. And did you roll with hope or fear?
Fear. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend anything. So that's
Okay,
that's it.
that will miss. I will take over. I will spend one of those fear to activate her. She's going to take a strike at you. That is a 15 plus 3 is an 18.
That's gonna hit.
It's going to be 8 points of physical damage.
All right, I am going to after I get hit. I am going to mark a stress, and I'm going to shapeshift into. Excuse me.
Into your
That's good.
what do you shapeshift into?
So normally the shapeshift. Normally this is werewolf, but I don't change into a werewolf. I just kind of fully transform into my demon aspect. So everything just becomes sharper, more severe. Fangs grow. My eyes turn inky black.
You gotta totally build that in Hero Forge.
Oh, I will. Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah. Not wings or anything, but it's just me, but a much more demonic visage.
I love it. All right.
Actually, wait a second. You know what? I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to do that because I only have one stress left, so I'm going to immediately drop out of that and then kill everybody. That's not a good idea.
All right, I'm going to spend a fear and activate the mech.
Sorry about that.
He is going to. He's going to Blaze of Glory it. He will take 2 points of damage.
No, don't. No, don't.
You watch as his minigun immediately overheats. The mech immediately explodes. I need both Flower and Kozak to make agility rolls. Non-hope, non-fear. Just make agility roll difficulty checks.
Ooh, 21. Wait.
21. You take no damage. Flower,
Oh.
you're on mute.
No, how are you rolling this high?
I don't know. I guess my D12s are a lot better than my D20s.
I guess I'm curious about your modifier because I'm like,
I rolled an 11 and a 10.
Oh, you add them together?
Yeah, you add them together.
I haven't been doing this entire time.
Retcon the whole session.
Oh my
I love it
god!
when that happens. That's epic.
I've literally been just taking whatever dice is higher, and that's
And adding that. Okay.
my modifier.
And those are some pretty epic rolls because you were hitting a lot of things with just one dice.
I know, right? When you're all saying like 21, 18, I'm like, what the fuck
What the
are you
fuck?
doing that I'm not? Like, I was just like, what is going I was like, something is wrong, and it is
I
me.
love it. I love it.
Okay.
That's so cool.
So now that I know this,
Okay.
that you add that,
Yeah, basically, you have your hope, fear. You add them together, and whichever of the two dice is the higher number, that determines if it's hope or fear.
goddamn, man, I've been doing.
And then, of course, you add your modifier. So if you roll a 9 and a 7, if the 9
No, I
is
rolled
hope,
a 9 and a 1, so it's 10 plus 1, so 11 for this one. But now I know for the future, and maybe Jason, you just got to remind me. Hey, remember,
Yeah,
you gotta
no
add
worries.
the die together. Because I'm sitting here like, how are you guys getting 20s? I can't
love
get
it.
above a 15. It's just impossible.
Flower, you will take 16 points of physical damage. The mech no longer exists. As he
Can I
went
use
out
my
with his-
armor to take that?
Yeah, you can use an armor to reduce it.
What does it reduce to?
I think it goes from severe to major.
Okay.
Every time I got hit, it was like that.
All right, I've got 3 fear left. I'm gonna spend a fear, and this last crud over here. Oh no, did the duelist go yet?
Yeah, she attacked me.
Yeah, she went after you. So the duelist went. This guy did Blaze of Glory. This guy is going to attack Kozik. That is a 12 to hit.
It's
6 plus 2 is 8 points of physical damage. And since I hit, I'm gonna spend
again.
another fear, reactivate the duelist.
You
Have
bastard.
her come after Jinx. That is definitely gonna miss. So you guys get to take over.
All right, I'm pissed at this duelist.
Can
Question,
I do a
so-
action, though? Can
Yeah,
I,
go for it.
Would I have been able to use like a help action to distract somebody when they're attacking or something like that?
Yeah, so the help action costs a hope to
Right.
do it. And whenever you spend a hope to do a help action, you give either your ally advantage or an enemy disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I should have done that when he was attacking them then.
And it basically acts as a reaction.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
A stamina potion. Is that an action, or can I do that in melee?
All,
and then
all potions are free actions.
okay, so I can like I would assume that it's like a pill or something.
It could be whatever you want. It could be a hypo spray. It could be, it could be a little nanite that crawls down your throat. I mean, it could be however you want to flavor it.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be like a little shot of like 5-hour energy.
Oh, you took mine.
I love it. That's so cool.
I'll figure out what mine is, but I'm going to use one, so I
Okay.
regain 2 stress.
Yep.
All right, and now I'm gonna attack her with the staff again.
Go for it.
And I'm switching dice. God damn it!
Damn, not a good switch.
Well, this isn't going the way I planned. I'm
What?
done.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4 with fear.
I kindly accept your fall with fear.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the spotlight back because the duelist is looking. I'm going to have me some Kentucky Fried Chicken with potatoes.
Well, why don't you go
gravy.
ahead? Because this time I am going to transform and I'm going to kick the shit out of you. So go ahead, kindly.
She's out of stress. I rolled a natural 17 plus 3 is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That is going to be 11 plus 2, 13 points of physical damage.
Oh, that's severe. So I'm going to use an armor slot. In fact, I'm going to have to use 2 armor slots.
You can't. You can only ever use one at a time.
Oh, then I'm dead. That was my last hit point.
Are you down?
I'm down. You bastard motherfucker.
How does death work again?
So it's a
while.
death move. So you can avoid death by spending a hope. You can risk it all. Or you can wait, with hope, critical success. Yeah, I'm not going to risk. I'm going to spend a hope and just avoid death.
Okay, that'll finish your turn. Since you are now dead, she's going to assume that she's dead or that you're dead. She's going to move down to get into melee with Jester.
Oh, wait a second. Can I? Oh, I guess I can't wolf out.
No, because you're dead.
Oh. Then in that
Technically, now
case,
you're unconscious.
yeah. So in that case, as she jumps down, I just say to her, "Ouch."
You got lucky this time.
I'm going to go balls out. I'm going to use my last fear. And the crud here is going to pull out his rusty and shoddy looking submachine gun and just go. And he's just going to go full World War II and just go. And it's like it's just shaky. He does have disadvantage on the roll because of poor workmanship on the gun.
Oh, is there anything such as like double disadvantage or something?
No, but he missed horribly. He got a
Oh,
he got a 4 plus 3 is a 7. So that's definitely going to miss. I'm assuming that's going to miss Flower as well, and that would miss Jester as well.
I'm imagining he does the thing where it's like he like gets it out, and then like as soon as he starts pulling the trigger, he's like closing his eyes.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm getting them right.
and the whole front of it's just like bouncing all over the place, ricocheting and hitting everything but you guys. So you guys have the spotlight back. Who'd like to go next? Lugnut?
Um,
Let's see if you're mini down.
Yeah.
Yet.
yeah, I'll go. Where's the bomb that I planted?
You planted a couple of them, didn't you?
Well, I planted them by the vats that had the bodies in them, but I don't know where that is on the map.
So the vats would be like considered back in these like other spots of the flesh market.
Okay.
Because I think you were originally setting that up to cover your guys' escape, right?
Yeah, it was just meant to be like a distraction in case.
Yeah.
I'll keep them there for that purpose.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Rum Runner after the guy who's behind Kazakh.
Okay. You should like Rum Runner should be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a 20 with fear.
Woo! But that'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm going to use a hope to make him focus.
Yep.
That's 5 damage.
5 damage. He had 1 hit point left. He will go down.
Nice. Okay.
However, you gave me a fear, so I'm going to use that fear to activate the duelist. She is going to take a strike at Jester. 8 plus 4. Oh no, 8 plus 3 is 11 to hit Jester.
That is my AC.
That's your evasion. Evasion. I don't know what AC is. I've never heard of it.
You made me roll a d20.
That's true. I did. I did. 9 plus 1 is 10 points of physical damage.
All right.
I am out of fear, so you guys can take over again.
I technically have a dead guy with 2 guns still grappled, right?
Dr. Renard, yeah, absolutely.
Can I use his guns?
Oh, I love that flavor. Describe what it looks like when Jester manipulates the grapple so that Renard can like both his how his guns go off.
So my grapple, just like a cat's tongue, is very textured and has like a ton of little hairs on it. Think of it think of it as a technological acupuncture treatment, where now I kind of go this way, come over here, and now he has both of his guns pointing straight at this swordsman.
So yeah, roll your hope fear dice and add your knowledge modifier to it.
That is 18 with hope.
18 with hope. That will definitely hit. He uses an elemental pistol. You can roll 2d6 and add your knowledge modifier to the damage.
Wow. Terrible rolls.
I mean, she's out of armor and she has 1 hit point left.
Oh, well. Plus knowledge, that's 5.
5, that's minor, but that's enough. She'll drop dead to the ground as both the pistols go off, strike her in the back. She falls dead to the ground, which that is the last of the combatants. So let's go ahead and switch back to. Get us back into our. With that, all the combatants lie dead or maybe dying on the ground. You can see the courier still connected to the case. You can see where Jinx is unconscious up on top of the vending machine. The remains of the Crud and the mech suit and the Crud gangs all around. You watch as Lugnut has got his plunger out just in case he needs to set off the explosions. What would you guys like to do next?
Can I go?
Can I loot bodies?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use Nature's Tongue on the suitcase.
What does Nature's Tongue do?
I can speak the language of the natural world, and then if I make an instinct roll of 12, I get information.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
It's just limited information.
Yeah, give me an instinct roll. It's brilliant. Flower, you start moving amongst all the other bodies. Go ahead.
I can't help Jinx. I'm a brawler, man. I think I might break more, so I'll just loot for money or whatever I can.
I'm pretty sure we all got potions, but I will try and climb up to Jinx.
Okay,
yeah, you scale up on top of the.
Also close to. So can I take that potion too? Because I was like.
Sure, if you'd like.
Let's say 12 with hope.
12 with hope. You gain a hope. You
way
realize that the explosive gauntlet actually requires a third person's interaction to disable the gauntlet. It does not appear to be gene sequenced with either the courier or the doctor.
Hey, if it's mechanical, I can help you out with that, you know? Kind of my thing.
Kozak, you're up on the vending machine, and you're putting a potion into Jinx.
Well, does Jinx have one?
Yeah, he would have one. Everyone would have gotten one.
All right, cool. I'm gonna make sure he has one, and then be like, all right, great. And then I'm gonna drink mine and give him his.
Okay. We all got a stamina and a health potion from
correct. Yep.
Weirdo.
Yep.
I'm just in character. I want to be like. Because I could be like, all right, let me make sure. I don't want to drink mine and then get up there and he doesn't have one.
Lugnut, this gauntlet requires a very delicate touch.
Hey, you're talking to the delicate guy. That's what I do.
Man, I am in Beantown eating a lobster roll right now.
Lobster roll. I don't even know what my accent's supposed to be. I think it might be Philadelphia.
I just blur all my accents, man.
Yeah.
I do one at all.
Just some kind of city accent. I don't know.
Well, I'm just dying up here unless somebody feeds me some lobster or some chowder or something.
I'm actually hungry.
I did.
You don't want to get some.
Oh, you did? Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I gave you a health potion.
We want to get like
one.
some.
Oh, thank you.
Shawarma or some type of food.
Two.
Get some shawarma.
Oh, there was
get some rat
machine
shawarma.
that said meat thirst.
Rat shawarma.
Did you see
I heard they have really good rat burgers around.
I saw a thing talking about these open-faced sandwiches where they cover it in tomato sauce and cheese and then they bake it. That sounds pretty nice.
You don't like tomatoes.
I'm talking about a pizza.
Roll it up, right?
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll help Lugnut if you think you can. This is not my area of expertise.
Yes, Jess's
It would be
expertise.
better if we went to my garage, but I think I got just the thing in my pack here.
We can drag the body. No one's gonna know.
Gosh,
They're
I
gonna
could carry
know.
it.
No one's gonna know.
I could
They're
carry it.
gonna know.
Can I just like
No.
throw the body over my shoulder? I'm strong. I can carry it. Wait, I wanted to loot.
I'm gonna go down there and if you would all excuse me, I'm going to take a knife out and just start sawing the guy's arm off at his shoulder.
That makes him lighter.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I don't have a good. What?
I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe we need the guy intact. Or
Trust me, we don't need the guy intact. We just need the case.
And like right when Dante says that, and like Flower switches to looting through pockets, and there's like a spray of arterial clotted blood from severing the arm that kind of just sprays across Dante, and he's able to sever the arm from the shoulder.
And then I rip a part of the guy's coat off, wrap it on the stump, and I'm like, all right, we can go now. He didn't have the biometric key anyway.
Did I find anything good?
You're sure of this?
I'm positive.
Apparently,
Flower, give me a instinct roll to check all the other bodies.
Is that with hope or fear or what?
Yep.
Can I?
You said what? Instinct?
Instinct.
What's my instinct? That's not.
So you roll your hope, fear, add your instinct modifier.
Yeah, I got a 16 with fear though.
All right.
Oh wait, you get 2 fear because whenever I roll with fear, unless it's in combat. Hold on.
Oh, your brawler ability.
I guess is when I roll a failure with fear.
I get 2.
Did it say a failure with fear?
Yeah, when you roll a failure with fear.
Yeah, technically that's not a failure. That's a success with fear.
But yes, if you roll a failure with fear, you get 2 instead of 1. Just to let you know.
You find 5 handfuls of credits.
Okay.
You also recover the unreliable machine gun, which is what the one Crud had. You also recover the duelist vibroblade.
Okay.
And you also recover the elemental pistol that Dr. Renard had. Unfortunately, you realize that his pistol is biometric, so it only works for him.
Jester or Lugna, whoever's good at this shit, and I just tell them what it is, and come here.
Okay, now I need to hack off someone's hand.
That fucking cat. That fucking cat is a dinosaur, dude. When she went to pick him up, like I couldn't even see Les when she went to pick him up.
He like covers half my body when we're lying down, man.
He's like a puma.
That's his nickname. Well, one of his nicknames.
Puma.
Yeah, he is Puma cat.
My mom Puma cat. So whenever she asked about him, she's like, "How's Puma cat?" I was like, "He's still big."
I'm gonna go try and unlock the biometrics with what's left of this guy.
For the pistol or for the
pistol?
For the pistol. Go ahead and give me a presence for that one, if you would, please. No, I'm sorry. Give me a knowledge.
Can I try and look around for any cameras that would have captured the fight?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, give me an instinct as you start looking for active cameras. What'd you get, Jester?
2 11s.
2 11s. That is a critical success. You get a hope back. You clear a stress. You manage to take a thin coating of his finger skin off. Use some of your preserve liquid on the coating. You're able to adhere it to the trigger assembly. You now have a functional elemental pistol.
Sweet.
And you'll have to add it as a custom weapon, which I know it lets you do, and then you can add what it does in the notes.
So, anybody want this blade? I could use it.
You can use it. I use my fist.
I'm not really. Flower, did you want? Oh, you use your fists. Why did I?
What
did I do this?
Kozak want it? Kozak is very squishy.
What skill would that be using?
weapons?
It's an elemental pistol. So it always binds to what your main skill is. You always like if your main skill is instinct, then it'll be an instinct bonus that's applied to its use.
Oh, okay.
But the elemental pistol has certain things that it does, and now that Jester's hacked it with that critical, it does a couple cool things.
You know what? Since I got a critical on it, I'm gonna keep it. It'll be my little reward. I'm gonna call the pistol crit. Or critical or something.
Crit Chris.
Crit.
Lugnut, I would take the blade if you will not use it.
Hey, you want it? You got it. I'll take the machine doohickey.
The unreliable machine gun.
Yeah, I can hook it up to the rum runner.
I feel like Lugnut couldn't resist. Lugnut, give me what's your main skill set? What's your main attribute? Agility. Give me an agility check. Non-hope, non-fear. It doesn't produce hope or fear. And let's see if you're able to detach the minigun from the mech suit.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
I feel like that is something Lugnut would definitely go after.
I rolled 2 1s.
That is a critical success. You gain a hope. You clear a single stress, and you successfully disassemble the minigun from the mech suit.
Fucking A, dude. I just dropped it in the back of a rum runner. I'm gonna Rum runner like sinks to the ground under the weight of it. Well, rum runner is he's got a wheel. He's like he's a sidecar, so you know.
We should probably move on here before we.
That's when you guys start hearing the sirens off in the distance.
Yeah, before we garner any more attention.
You can see the nocturne drones beginning to get closer and closer. You can see the lights whirring and the beginnings of the sound of sirens. You got maybe about 15 minutes until they get here. Kozak, you were looking for cameras, correct?
Yes, I got a 12 with fear.
12 with fear. Man, you guys are just rebuilding my fear for me. This is awesome. You see a few cameras, but the ones that you see tells you there's probably quite a few you don't see.
There is a good chance that we were on camera.
When isn't there a chance that we are on camera?
That's a good point.
If only you had a hacker to solve that problem.
I set up a relay thing at the closest transit port thing. So did that go off at all? Did someone try hacking into that terminal?
No. In fact, the entire recording's been downloaded into your tablet, Jester. And all you have to do is hit the button and it wipes out all the cameras in the region.
I'm going to say, oh yeah, I did forget we did do that.
Jester pulls out a tablet and okay, no problem. Let's go.
Problem solved. And now for the next problem, quickly arising.
This is why
And that's what happens when you go against the tech gods. That's what happens.
You're still with us.
Hi. I don't know what happened.
Neither do we, so we're all on the same page.
That's what happened.
You want to go ahead and set off all those explosions?
I think Jinx is right. We should get going and yes.
I think we should leave.
You don't have to ask me twice, buddy. Hey.
Yeah, like that just presses the plunger. As he presses the plunger, all of his planted explosives start going off. You hear people screaming and running, but it sends clouds of debris up into the air. Unfortunately, Lugnut had put some of the explosives on a kerosene containment yard. So the next explosion is so blinding, you watch as an entire block of the flesh market just vaporizes. You see this little purple mushroom cloud.
Can we go eat? I am starving. The fight makes me hungry.
Shawarma. I heard we were gonna do shawarma.
Yes, let's go. Weird one.
Why do you always have it out for me?
I had the wrong mix on. Hold on. There we go.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said, why do you always have it out for me?
That was a compliment.
So where are we supposed to take the case to? Back to Pox?
Either back to Pox, but Pox also told you about a furbog named Bovine.
Oh, that's right.
Who runs a little chop shop called Acmo that he thinks that Bovine will help you be able to hack into the case.
Okay.
He wasn't sure about the gauntlet, but the gauntlet still needs to be hacked before the case can be hacked.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jester.
We need biometrics from both of these guys because apparently there's a third guy that we don't know of yet. So get to chopping, Jinx.
Does this thing gonna work?
You mean for the case, you mean?
Yeah, we need 3 different biometrics. And we
you need.
I actually have it on good authority that we don't need any of that. I have someone that can help us hack this case and get into there, but we should probably split now.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're gone.
Okay, let's go.
And I start heading towards.
Flower was already walking to the nearest food stand.
Based on where you are, Flower, you do know of a diner on the border between the digital market and the border streets of the flesh market. It's one of your preferred hangouts. That's where you get the shawarma from.
I'm going.
I believe I know which spot she's going to. If you 3 want to go ahead and deliver crates.
I could eat as long as it's a place where we could lay low and not run into a greater chance of being nabbed.
I know a pretty good internet cafe around here.
Would the shawarma place be low key?
It would be. It would be reasonable. It's like it's kind of one of those dive diners that people know about, and like the people that go there are the kind of people that like are in the business, so to speak.
Okay. Yeah, I could eat. Shawarma sounds good, actually.
I need everyone to know I am taking like really cinematic pictures of everyone with like the mushroom cloud in the background.
I do not. No, that is delete that. I don't want that.
You do not have my consent. Delete.
It's fine. You don't need your consent. We're in public.
Guys, can we head towards the shawarma shack?
Yes. Yeah. Let's walk.
The shawarma shack. We'll call it that. I like that.
Or Faisal's.
We will call it the shawarma shack.
Sweet.
You guys,
I get a penny every time you say that.
You guys kind of leave the chaos of the streets behind, the whirring sounds of the sirens and the drones, and kind of all focusing in on the disaster that is now a 4 square block area of the flesh market that has pretty much gone up in flames, successfully covering whatever happened. Jester successfully kind of downloading the video, which you guys now have like the entire scene that took place is now saved on Jester's tablet. You have some of the biometrics as well as the gauntlet and the courier case. You step out of the dark recesses of the flesh market, crossing the alleyways into the border region of the digital market. And sure enough, there is the shawarma shack right there on the other side of the alleys. Groups of people coming and going, but for the most part, just a rather interesting montage of hackers and smugglers and people that are kind of in the business. And you immediately watch as Flower gets relaxed and kind kind of guides you guys into the shack. Flower, you recognize the cook. He's a Clank. And like all of his appendages are cooking implements. And his like metallic voice rings out, "Hey, Flower, your table's over there like usual. I'll bring you your normal platter." He comes walking out with this giant shawarma
Thank you,
platter.
good cook. Thank you.
You got it.
Also, alcohol.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
Comes over and he like his hand whirs on his wrist, moves to a hollowed finger that begins to just eject beer into all the different glasses, and then he whirs his hand and puts his hand away. 2 credits, please.
I look at Kozak. You have money, right?
You just yes, I am. Yes.
I give you the money. I don't keep money on me. I lose it.
You got
So the money that you looted, you automatically gave to Kozak?
Yeah, I don't keep it
Okay,
on
so
me.
you have that.
I fight too much in order to keep money on me. Like I can't have the change weighing me down.
I'm a little light on cash. Do you got a kids menu I can look at?
He pulls out like this little coloring book and sets it in front of you.
Oh,
Would you like juice too or milk?
I'll take the dino nuggets.
I asked the chef guy, the Clank.
Yeah.
Like,
my name's Cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I have a rather unusual quest, but it'll only take me about 30 seconds. Do you have a griddle top that I could use for a second?
Sure, in the back in the kitchen.
Thank you. And I take the case with the arm with the blood that is dripping through, and I go back there and I cauterize the stuff. And then I rewrap it so it stops dripping blood all over the fucking place.
There's a moment.
Trail to us. I get it.
Oh my god!
There's a moment when all the non-human feral-like individuals in the diner all go.
And then I just walk back out, sit down again.
By the way, if you guys would like, this trip to the diner can count as a short rest.
I'll take it.
So feel free to trigger any of your short rest activity. As always, a nocturne, night and day always kind of has a similar pattern to it. At this point, it's late at night because the ambush was triggered late at night. It's been now a few hours since it took place. You guys are currently in the shawarma shack enjoying a short rest and a meal, all gathered around the table. Cook is back and crowds are kind of coming and going. What else would you guys like to do with the rest of the evening?
How do you get out of your death move? How do I get my hit points back?
I think you just unclick it, don't you?
No. Oh, you click minus. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It's weird. You've got to click the minus, not the plus. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with the beat too. I'm just like.
Well, Jinx said they know how to
get to
do the rest, so I'm not too worried about what's next.
That is good. What is next?
Yeah, well, carry this thing around with us all the time, right? So let's take care of it.
So where is what's the place called? Acme?
It's called Acmo.
Acmo. Where is it in relation?
It's in the heart. It's in the heart of the digital market, which puts it maybe an hour's journey from where you currently are.
All right.
I'll take the thing to the guy and get this shit over with. Yeah? Get paid.
Yeah, it's about an hour away, so we might as well eat, and then I would suggest after we're done, we don't linger.
I am all for it. I have healed up.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Are you healed? Are you still injured?
No, I'm healed. I had my potion. I had my little boost shot.
Ah. That is good.
My boost shot.
Boost.
Shot. So with that, you guys finish. So you guys finish the meal and decide to head to Acmo with Jinx in the lead. Jinx, you have a digital download of its location. You lead everybody through the busy streets of the Patchwork, and then eventually into the streets of the digital market. You guys now stand in front of a rather rundown facility that has a kind of old facade of just like maybe no one even lives here. Although there's a neon light above that is part of a word. And the part of the word that's active in the neon light is ACMO. The other letters now dead or no longer functioning. There seems to be a steel door with I'm getting feedback from somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from. There's a steel door with a camera on top of the threshold looking down. There's a digital button pad to alert anyone inside that you're standing out front.
Do I know this bovine guy?
No, you haven't met him before.
Okay. I'll hit the button and I'll look up at the camera.
Yeah, what do you want?
Looking to meet with Bovine.
Yeah, well, this is him. What do you want? Who sent you? How many creds you have? You work for Corpo? You look like you work for Corpo. You look shady as shit.
Now, which one of those questions would you like me to answer first?
All of them.
Okay. Credits depends on how helpful you are. I don't work for Corpo. I resent the fact that you tell me I look like I work for Corpo. And Pox sent me.
Oh, Pox sent you! You hear a buzzing sound. The door kind of clicks open.
Well, thank you very much.
As you guys all walk in, the interior of his place is like a witch hunter's nightmare. It is pure shaman technology. You can see like a skull with a digital vertebrae hanging from it. You see all these small and medium-sized vats filled with all these organic materials, floating organs, and like lots of things that clearly he dabbles in. The furbot comes walking out from behind, his blazing tattoos, his shaman staff. Yeah. So why did Pox send you to me? What could I possibly do for the lot of you?
Well, we have this here case, and I hold it up with the wrapped arm dangling. And
you got an arm attached to that case. You realize that, of course.
Yeah, I'm well aware. We would like for you to open the case and bypass the biometrics. Now, this is an explosive gauntlet that this arm is attached to. I don't care what happens to the arm or the case. We just want what's inside. If you can
that's an N36 explosive gauntlet designed to take out half a city block if it isn't handled correctly. It appears that this courier case has 3 biometric signatures on it. Wait here. He takes the case from you and the arm and kind of uses his staff to limp back to the backside of his workshop. You could hear metal clanking and the case clanking, and you could hear him cursing to himself. Fucking Pox, you do one turn for someone and you're fucking in debt for life, that fucker. And then he's just like cussing to himself as you can hear him busily work at the case.
I turn to everybody else and I just say, don't worry, he knows what he's doing.
If he's a friend of Pox, I'm sure he does.
Let's say an acquaintance, more like.
Fair enough.
Anything you guys want to do while you wait?
I'm just going to take a look around because this is somewhat intriguing to me, being a wielder of the arcane.
Yeah. Give me an instinct as you start browsing the area, Jinx.
Jesus H. I gotta buy new dice. I rolled a 2 and a 1, the worst roll you can get in this game. And it was with fear.
Damn!
That would be a total of 5 with fear.
2 and a 1 is pretty much a critical failure. With fear. You guys watch as Dante is like examining these like weird looking vats of liquid with organs inside of them. He goes and he inadvertently kind of touches one of the vats that tilts awkwardly. He tries to catch it to keep it from falling over. It falls over, the vat cracks, and all the liquid kind of pours out onto Jinx. Jinx, take 8 points of physical damage from the acidity of the liquid.
Oh, God damn you, man. You're a bastard if I ever saw.
You guys then watch as the organ that was like inside the vat fall to the ground, and you're looking at it, and you watch as it just you watch as the organ like sprouts a strange kind of like appendage and starts dragging its way away towards the shadows of the shop, just like slithering.
I'm just gonna like kick the pieces of glass over and like grab a rag or something, anything, and like try to sop up some of the liquid and shove a rag underneath.
Is there like a box or like a bucket around?
Yeah, you see like a tall metal bucket over by the door.
I want to try and cover that thing before it gets too far away.
Yeah, you quickly run over and you put the metal bucket on top of it. Little slime, and you notice that the little slime trail it leaves, like it leaves behind like this like acidic burn scar from where it was like crawling away. And now you can hear it under the bucket, like one of the appendages is like knocking at the bucket on the interior, like.
I look at this and I'm like, this is why I use my fist.
I'm just gonna wait over here.
He's got like cuts on his face and burn marks on his face, and as much as I enjoy looking at the oddities in this shop, I nearly died shopping, so I'm gonna just go sit here in the chair.
I also, being of arcane origin, would like to take a look around.
Yeah, give me an instinct if you would, please, Jester, as you start looking around.
Is this a low light area? Like, is it kind of dim and low light and stuff?
Not really.
Not that it would matter. I have advantage, but it was a crit fail, so never mind.
Fair enough.
That is a 14.
With hope or fear?
Hope.
Hope. You gain a hope if you have space for it. You gain a hope. There's one particular vat that catches your eye, Jester. It's a small, almost like a little small hyperbolic vat with something floating in it. And as you stare at it, you watch as the kind of meaty, the unfinished ends of a meaty eyeball kind of turn to look at you. And you watch as it blinks at you. You can also see little dangles of circuitry and wire hanging from its backside. This is something you might be able to fuse into an augment ability.
Were you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Jester.
Okay, because my headset died and I just had to switch over to my speaker. So I was like, I hope you weren't talking to me.
Now the question is, do I just take it or do I pay for it? Where is everyone? I mean, just put this.
Dante's cleaning up after what happened to him. I would imagine Kozak and Flower together just chatting and looking over the shop. Lugnut might be wandering around the shop as well.
What about the furboat?
Bovine is in back of the workshops. He cannot see anything. He's in the back currently tinkering and trying to figure out how the biometrics on the gauntlet or the biometric on the case works.
Okay, I'm gonna drink one of my potions because I've been needing to, and then scoop the eye out with that.
You're gonna open up the container and take it out.
Yeah.
Okay. For this, I'm gonna need.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna need an agility check, if you would, please.
+1. That is 15 with fear.
15 with fear. You manage to silently pry off the lid. You hear this like hermetic seal breaking, and like this cone of frost kind of permeating up out of the cold liquid. You begin to realize it's like a nitrogen variant of liquid. You go to reach your hand in, but you actually watch as the tendrils of the eyes, like little meaty chunks, kind of quickly like get up to the edge, and it pulls itself up to the top. And as your hand goes to get into it, you feel it grasp onto your hand. You feel this like really cold cutting sensation, and you're like holding your hand, and you're like, ugh, and you're just like trying to not let anyone see you. It's just excruciating pain, and you feel this burning. You look down, and the eyeball is now embedded into the palm of your hand.
Oh fuck! It's that thing. It's that thing from Alien Earth. It's the eyeball.
Please tell me that me and Kozak saw this, and I'm like,
nope.
This is why you use your fist.
I wanted to say, like, I think at this point I'm literally just sitting on the bucket to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
And just kind of watching whatever shit goes down.
I would say it was a successful with a slight failure, which is why the creature attached itself to Jester's hand. Give me a non-presence check. Non-fear, non-hope, non-presence check, Jester. Depending on what you roll on that will determine who and how many people see what happened.
I'm out front, so I don't see anything. I'm out front smoking a stogie.
All right, 11 with fear.
Well, no, it's a non-fear, non-hope.
Oh, 11.
So 11, I will say Kozak would have definitely noticed that something happened to you when you reached into that vat. Whether he decides to do anything with that knowledge, I'd leave that up to Kozak.
Jess, did you get the thing out? What's happened?
What thing?
There was a thing in the tank. No?
No, that's why I opened it, because I didn't see anything in the tank, so I was super confused.
Can I kind of like insight check or
I give me an instinct check.
Instinct?
See if you believe him. This is with hope and fear.
All right. That's 8 with hope.
8 with hope. Yeah, you're inclined to believe him. Sure, it's fine. Probably no big deal.
Like you feel like I'm lying, but I'm not giving you any of my tells, you know?
Yeah.
You should probably have a doctor check that out, because that's fucking gross.
I was gonna say, are you like actually like hiding it now? Like, are you hiding your hand that you stuck in the jar?
No. Well, you know, I have like a center pocket thing, like a hoodie. I'm
just genuinely curious.
Oh
like,
my god, he's a Qatari. He's a Qatari hacker with a hacker hoodie. I love it.
I live in an internet cafe. I don't know what you want from me. I don't get out much.
By the way, really quickly for Jinx, Kozak, describe what you look like.
I'm a almost half orc, but you'd almost think he was human except for like the tusks. And wears a kind of long he got kind of like long black hair, like down to the shoulders, like kind of messy. Doesn't really wears like a long jacket with like a I don't know, sort of like vest underneath, but he's always got this sort of cube or this thing, like it's sort of like shifts shapes, and but he's always just sort of fiddling with it, and that's how he does a lot of his magic and stuff like that. It seems very technological, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Jester, since you're the center of attention, what does Jester look like?
I am like a jet black Qatari. I have a hoodie. Well, it's more like a robe type thing, but it's a hoodie
with a hoodie style pocket for your hands.
Yeah, and the hood I had to, make adjustments to fit my ears. So that's why it looks like two jester things. The jester hat. I have a little phone. Well, I first of all I have a visor, and that's also doubles as my spell book.
Okay.
And I have a phone with my personal AI, which has a little floating blue talking skull that kind of floats around.
Okay.
But yeah, I might be the shortest in the group, I think. And yeah, that's about it.
Lugnut, what do you look like?
He looks like, basically like we were saying earlier, he looks like a T-Rex, but he's got like his horns are like dreads. He's Draconis. He's wearing like a denim vest that's got patches on it. He's got a patch of his clan on the back of it because he's a nomad.
So it looks like a motorcycle gangster.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's a nomad. He's got all kinds of doohickeys and stuff hanging off of him, tools, But he also has a visor, kind of like an Oculus Rift looking thing, on his face.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Flower.
He's always got a stogie, hanging out of his mouth.
Gotcha.
Like an old master sergeant. Yeah, Flower, what do you look like?
Flower is an eyesore. Flower, she is very tall, very muscular. She's a brawler, she's a fighter. She's an Emberkin, so like fire genasi, like that version of fire genasi.
Oh, so you could have cauterized the arm.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I could have. I just know I have resistance to fire. I think that's something you talk to storyteller about.
Gotcha.
But bright, like almost Hades blue hair from the Hercules animated movie.
Nice.
Darkish red skin, tattoos, fucking garish, right? So like Hawaiian printer, like leather vest, right, with very bright flowers, opposite color, like cargo tight pants, and like these bright red, like almost neon, like booted heels, like yeah,
cool.
Yeah, Flower wants to be stood out and recognized, and she wants to be seen so she can like pick a fight and win.
All right, awesome.
As you guys all linger, and you can hear Lugnut smoking out front of Acmo, the rest of you watch as Bovine comes out from the back of the workshop after being busy back there for about an hour. He comes out with the security case hacked. He sets it down in front of all of you. No arm, no chain, no nothing attached to it. I haven't opened it. I'll settle up my debts with Pox on this one. Here, take it. Get the fuck out of my shop. I don't want anything to do with this.
But wait a second. What do you mean you haven't opened it?
I hacked it, but I'm not opening it. I know what that third biometric is. And I don't want anything to do with it. You could go open it at Pox's place.
Hold on now. But you said you hacked it. You hacked all 3 biometric keys?
Yeah, they're all hacked.
So we can open the case.
Not here, you can't.
I know that. Back at Pox's, we can open the case safely.
Sure, you go ahead and tell yourselves that. Yeah.
All right, but it's not the biometrics. They're deactivated. I just want to make sure.
Yep, sure have. Now get your asses out of my shop.
And opening up the case will not explode the gauntlet, only fiddling with the handcuff.
I'm taking care of the gauntlet. I'm keeping that, but you can take the case and be on your way.
All right, fair enough then. Thank you, Mr. Bovine. I hope to not see you again for a long time.
If you're keeping the gauntlet, how is it fair that you've settled your debts with Pox?
You'll see what I mean when you get there. Go, shoot, get out of here.
I'm not concerned.
Who's the third biometric? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you so scared of?
Listen.
Can I intimidate this dude into answering?
You can give me a presence check.
Yeah, can I do this?
And I'll say Lugnut brings up the question. So, you want to spend a hope, Lugnut, and give her advantage?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Cool. So you get a D6 on top of that roll.
That's what advantage is?
Yep.
Good to know. Okay. Is this a hope and fear thing too?
Yep.
Okay, good to know. Well, my presence is 0, so I'm glad I got the advantage. 19 with hope.
19 with hope. You earned a hope off that one.
I know.
You watch as Bovine kind of looks over at you and looks over at Lugnut. Listen, I ain't got too much against Pox. I mean, he always throws good business my way, but you guys gotta be aware of something. Yeah, that third biometric is an augment. You don't fuck with that shit, man. And whatever's in this case, this is augment property, and if it's connected to anything that they have, man, I don't want to be involved with whatever this fucking shit is. It's gonna be bad. Now listen, you do what you gotta do to make your creds. I get it, but for now, I need you lot to get out of my shop. I can't be taking this kind of risk.
Don't you worry about that. You never saw us, and we never saw you. All right, well, our business is done. So let's leave.
Good. Now out you go.
All right.
Guy rushes you guys out. You hear the door and the metal pinwheel or flywheel on the other side spinning, and then you hear the 12 locks being put into place. Camera turns on. You watch as a little mini machine gun drone drops from the threshold, pointing at anyone that approaches the door.
As we walk off, Edna mode and guess. As we walk off, I'm like, I wanted to get out of there before I realized that I broke that shit and charges us for what was in there. Now the question is, do we open this case and take the contents out here, or do we take it back to Pox and do it there?
I say let's open it now.
All right, well, we got to find some place that is relatively safe.
Yes, and some included. It sounds like it is going to be bad.
Yeah, well, I think he just does not want to mess with who is involved with this. And I have some insight into who is involved with this, and he is not incorrect. That's why we're getting paid what we're getting paid.
What the fuck, man?
We're getting paid? No,
we'll explain it all. I think Pox can explain it better than I can, but suffice it to say that the less time we are in possession of this case and its contents, probably the better for us.
I think we should get it to Pox right away. I mean, the job is to get the case. The job wasn't to open the case and fucking play around with it.
Yeah.
But shit.
Yeah, I am actually of the same mindset. Now, he said to take it to this gentleman to hack it, and we have done that. We have procured the case, and we have hacked the biometrics. So I agree with Lugnut. We should just bring it back to Pox post-haste.
I'm okay with doing that. If it blows up in our face, Pox is there to hopefully help or take the, we put him in front of it.
That's
front
what,
of us.
Yeah. How far is it back to Pox's place?
It's a couple hours through the streets and alleys to get there, or you can jump on one of the light transports and be there in like 15 minutes.
And this is like a briefcase, right? I'm assuming it's one of the.
Well, it's not like a traditional briefcase. No, as you stare at it, now that it's been hacked, you notice that the 3 biometric markers are bright green. The side, it's more like a medical case. And it's got like this biohazard warning label, digital warning label on it.
Okay.
On the other side of it, there is there's like kind of like an Arc Industries label on the other side of it.
Okay, so in that case, then I didn't know that's what the case looked like. I would suggest that we actually open this up now, because walking around with this case is going to be quite incriminating. And I don't have a bag big enough to put it in. So I would just assume dump this thing and get what is in out. Not to mention the fact that we don't know if these biometrics are going to reset after a certain amount of time. So, Jason, I have another experience called Well Connected.
Okay.
So I utilize that to figure out someplace close, far enough away so that we're not hanging around in the same area for too long, but close enough, that we can get there within 10 or 15 minutes, and someplace that is a suitable safe house to open this in.
Well, on the light rail. That way, if it's detected by somebody, it's on a moving platform.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's the best place to.
You're going to open it at a safe house, and it's going to bring everybody on. You're not going to have a safe house anymore. Why
is it going to bring everybody?
Because that's what he said. You open the fucking thing, and the third guy is going to know about it. The augment.
Yeah, okay, I see your point. I just don't want to be in public.
I still think we should just take it to Pox.
If
you're worried about hiding it, we can put it in Rum Runner.
Oh, you can do that?
Oh, sure. He's a sidecar. He can fit all kinds of shit in there.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, then, yeah, let's put it. I just don't want to be walking down the street with the arc.
Don't worry about it.
I can do something about that, and I can do minor illusion. Make a spellcast roll DC 10.
Oh yeah, so that's fine. If you can put it into Rum Runner or whatever, just so it is not visible, then yeah, I think we head towards the light rail and just get to back to Pox's ASAP.
This thing's too hot.
Yeah.
How are you guys heading back to Pox? On foot? By rail? How are you getting there?
No, we're gonna do rail. We got to get there quick.
Okay.
As long as the case is not as long as it's hidden either in Rum Run or whatever, and nobody can see us, carrying it.
This late at night, the light rail is relatively crowded with all the night runners, those that party at night, those that are out scoring haze, or just getting in, or looking for those illicit cybernetic shops that operate between the witching hour before the sun comes up. On the rail for the next 15 minutes, the crowd is surprisingly festive and just the young crowd. You can feel the movement of the air rail underneath your feet. You watch as it rises up into the midsection of the beginnings of the Patchwork buildings and up out. And what would normally take almost 2 hours to walk, 15 minutes later, you feel the light rail kind of settling into the landing stanchion and then disgorging all the passengers. As you guys come stumbling out of the light rail, you're only a few blocks away from Pox, but all of you already notice something a little disconcerting. You can see at least a dozen ARC drones hovering over the city block of the Patchwork, where you know the copper tether to be.
The fuck?
We want to take the long way around.
I think we duck into an alley and open the shit right now.
So Jason, did he say that they can track the case, or they can track it once it's opened?
You get the feeling based on what he was saying, because he was both kind of lying, but also affected by Flower and Lugnut. You get the feeling that hacking the biometrics allows you to safely open it.
Right.
But once he expressed concern that the third biometric was an augment, that tells him that whatever in the case is very dangerous and probably very hot on the smuggler's market.
Right. I'm just trying to glean whether or not, given what he said and what Pox said, whether or not it's the case that's being tracked, or whether
I don't think,
or whether they know only when it's opened.
I would infer from your conversation with Bovine that this is about what's inside the case.
So it's not. So there's nothing to indicate that us opening this is gonna like reveal our position to them.
Yeah,
correct. It feels like he was just terrified at what he found inside the case.
If you see the contents of inside this case, you're gonna die. Like, well, you're shit.
Is it still safely inside Rum? What is Rum Runner?
He's a sidecar. There's a little robot sidecar, like on a motorcycle.
Okay, so the case is safe inside him.
Sure.
Is he shielded at all from like detection or anything?
No more than any of us are.
All right, I think we should just get to Pox's as quickly as possible, but just like Flower said, kind of take the long way around.
Like a back alley or something.
Back alley, but not again a combination of getting there as quick as possible, but also being a little bit
not the most direct route.
Right, but also not something that's going to take us an hour to circle around and shit.
Hey, Lugnut. My feet are tired. Can I ride in Rum Runner?
Hey, go ahead. I might slow him down a little bit, but there's also a minigun in there. It's a little crowded, but you're a little guy. Don't worry about it.
As watches Jester crawls inside, he's barely able to shut the hatch. Shuts it as you hear him kind of like shift the minigun and kind of get comfortable inside Rum Runner.
All right, so we head to Pox's with the case intact in Rum Runner. Like I said, try to avoid the drones as best as we can, but still try to take a somewhat direct route just to get there as quickly as possible. I don't want to be with this case any longer than we need to be.
This will count for hope and fear, but it's going to be a group check, so it's only good for one result for me, depending on the averages. So everybody make a presence roll to stealth your way through the alleys and streets, trying to find the back alleyway to Pox's.
So I have what's called low. I'm underborn, so I have low light living. When you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow, you have an advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area.
Yep, you'd have an extra D6, absolutely.
All right, so there's a presence with a D6. That's a 9. That's a 12 for me with hope.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm sorry, 13. 13 with hope.
Okay. What'd you get, Kozak?
10 with fear.
10 with fear. Lugnut?
14 with fear.
14?
Yeah, with fear.
Okay. Flower?
10 with fear.
10 with fear. Jester, what'd you get?
Then you get 2.
11 with hope.
11 with a hope. As you guys wind your way in and out of the alleyways, you manage to stumble on the main alley that will take you to the back side of the copper tether. However, the moment that you make your way to the back alley, you watch as 2 arc drones begin to hover over exactly where you are. Spotlights radiate down. Halt! Do not move. Biometrics being tracked. Halt! Do not move. Biometrics being tracked. And you watch as these mechanical creatures drop from the drones onto the ground alongside you. That's where we're going to finish tonight. But before we meet again in 2 weeks, go ahead and level up to level 2.
Sweet.
So you guys go ahead and linger. We'll talk about the schedule. Everyone else, thanks for watching. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.